good, y'all? We back. Yesterday I made a video about the way people were reacting to what Marlon Wayans said in regards to that Alabama boat brawl, and how a lot of people misinterpreted what he posted, which he didn't even say much, but people blew it out of proportion and made it seem like he was taking up for the white people that was jumping the black gentleman. First, the word was going around that he was a security guard, but I heard recently that he was actually a co-captain of a ship, or I guess he was. I don't know if he was the co-captain of the ship that was trying to get boarded or whatever. But they said he was doing his job and he was co-captain. But whatever, regardless of whether he was security or co-captain of a ship, people took what Marlon Wayans said and blew it way out of proportion. And the worst thing is when people gossip about someone without any accurate information on that person, and without that person being able to defend themselves, and they will create a narrative. And the next thing you know, once the information get back to you, you're like, wait, what? What are you talking about? I didn't even say that. I didn't even mean that. But this is what people do. You could be sending a text, you could be exchanging a text message with someone that you're in a relationship with, or even a family member or whatever. But let's just say, for example, someone you're in a relationship with, and whatever you text, this person might misconstrue what you meant, and they might get pissed off, mad at you. And sometimes they might not even ask you and try to get some clarification on it and try to understand if you meant what they thought you meant. They don't do that. What they'll do these days is they'll just snap, go off on you, and they might even just go off and tell other people what they thought you meant or what you said. And next thing you know, there's a perception about you, and there's a narrative being pushed about you that you are this way or that way, or that you said something, or that you meant something, and you didn't even mean that. But because somebody already went out of their way and they jumped to conclusions, now you're this bad guy. Now you're being demonized by people because of something somebody else said, because someone misinterpreted what you meant. And this is what's going on in social media, the world of social media, where people are constantly taking something that someone posts on social media, misinterpreting it, and then blowing it out of proportion and gossiping and creating this conspiracy around something you said. Now, Marlon Wayans was not in any way, shape, or form trying to defend those people that jumped on that man. He was just trying to take the high road and help people to realize, like, look, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not start this race war, and let's not let this situation that happened start a big issue between blacks and whites. Let's just choose love. What was so wrong with that? But now y'all had to put Marlon Wayans in a situation to where, like he said, he don't really care to try to defend himself or not, because he knows who he is and his character. And he made it clear. He had to clarify and say, look, man, I've always been for my people. I don't know what y'all tweaking on right now. Like, chill out. But because social media, and we're in a time where it's such a cancel culture, he had to pretty much start explain himself a little bit to clarify what he meant. But all you idiots out there ran with it and tried to demonize this man and make him out to be this coon, this Uncle Tom, this Sambo. Even, like I said yesterday, hoe-ass Willie D. He's such an opportunist that he just wanted to be one of the first to report the story and jump on the story because it was trending, and he saw people was dragging Marlon Wayans, so he wanted to jump on and say, hey, man, I can't believe this. Marlon Wayans. Shut your ass up, bruh. Y'all got to stop this nonsense, man. Stop always jumping to conclusions, and stop always trying to be the first to report something because you heard it. Just because you heard something first or before a lot of people don't mean that it's true. But, you know, this is what the time we're living in right now. We're living in a time where people just are obsessed with reporting a story that they heard without any substance, without any truth. They just want to be the first one to get it because they want clickbait. They want views. They want subscribers. They want monetization. It's like one moment, black people are all in solidarity and up in arms and happy that the blacks, those black people defended that man in his honor, which I would have did the same thing. But then y'all turn around and beat down a black man in the media, though. So while black people are beating down white people who are being violent towards them in public, on social media, y'all want to turn around and beat down another black man who was just trying to give his 2 cents and say, look, let's just work on this. Let's not do this. What Marlon said wasn't that damn bad. Like I said in the other video yesterday, if he said, hey man, it wasn't that bad, you know, I think black people, they went too far, man, after they jumped on those people, because that security dude could have handled his own business. If he would have said something like that, we could have easily been dragging that boy. We could have easily been on some cancel culture stuff. Cancel Marlon Wayans. But Marlon Wayans didn't try to defend those white people at all. He didn't. But the way y'all was trying to make it seem, y'all would have thought this man was like trying to was speaking up for the white people and saying, man, you know, those white people were innocent in what they did, man. They had a right to beat up on that man and jump him and overwhelm him with, you know, punches and kicks. And then those people that showed up and they jumped off the boat, and even the Aquaman that swam over there, he was wrong for that. He's stupid for that. He ain't say that. I don't mind the memes and all the funny stories behind it, because them white people got what they deserve. That was just a cowardly thing to do. And it was definitely race involved, because I don't think if it was a white guy who made them move their stuff and was trying to tell them, I don't think they would have jumped on him. Or even if it was a Hispanic. But they saw a black dude stand on his square and not letting them just talk out their ass. He was like, hey, move y'all shit. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't supposed to leave y'all boat here. Move this shit. And they probably started going crazy. And that one dude, once he put his hands on him and he tried to defend him, you know, he tried to defend himself, that's when the other ones just jumped on him and started jumping him. So them people got a taste of their own medicine from those other black people that jumped on them in the aftermath. But black folks got to stop trying to tear their own people down on social media, all because they don't agree with something they said, or because they don't understand what someone is saying. Y'all wrong. All of y'all are wrong for that. Y'all owe Marlon Wayans an apology, because that Marlon Wayans wasn't tripping on that. Marlon Wayans wasn't trying to defend that. He was just trying to make sure. In so many words, I could just tell he just wanted to make sure that it was not going to be no big old race war that's going to stem from this damn viral video. You know, some black people be too emotional, too sensitive, and too in their feelings. It's like the same people. It's like most of y'all black folks, y'all won't say a goddamn thing when Ray Ray killed Juju or Junebug. When Ray Ray killed Junebug, y'all ain't got nothing to say. But when Ray Ray or Junebug get killed by Peter or Tom, that's connected to the law enforcement, y'all want to lose y'all mind. Y'all want to start voting and picketing and protesting and stuff. You get y'all hoe asses up out of here, man. Y'all some hypocrites, bro. Y'all some straight up hypocrites. Y'all want to be up in arms when white people attack black people, but when a black person attacking another black person, y'all ain't got nothing to say. This is why I don't support Black Lives Matter, because black lives don't matter to y'all. Black lives only matter to y'all when it's either money involved or it's someone else that's taking black lives instead of the black life. So when a black man kill another black man, y'all ain't got nothing to say. That don't bother y'all. But if a white man kill a black man, oh, y'all about to lose your mind. That's a problem. Do you not hear the dysfunction in that? That's dysfunctional. That's a problem. So y'all want to try to drag Marlon Wayans because he ain't joining y'all in this go along, get along gang stuff to just try to create all this propaganda and all of these memes and stuff over this situation. Now, what's going to happen I'm not hoping that this happens. I hope it don't happen. It better not happen. But what if some white people that's feeling a way about what happened in the aftermath, even though the white group of people was wrong for jumping that black dude, but what if there's some white people that's mad that those black people came to retaliate in that man's honor? What if they mad and when they want to start, what if they want to group up and catch somebody lacking and do a lynching, hang a black person? Are y'all gonna be up in arms? Y'all gonna be ready to fight? Y'all better keep the same motherfucking energy. Excuse my French, YouTube, but nah, man. Y'all better keep the same energy. No excuses. If something happened, if there's a lynching in the aftermath of this crap, because y'all boosting up this stuff and y'all loving this propaganda and y'all love the fact that some black people defended that man's honor, but y'all actually putting extras on it, and y'all all happy. Y'all look so stupid being all extra happy and shit. Just, yes, that's what we supposed to be doing. We should have been doing that. But why y'all so crunk to highlight it so much? When I saw it, I was just like, well, hey, they got what they deserve. But I'm not over here smiling from ear to ear, just so relieved and feeling like there's a revolution because that happened. I mean, white people been getting knocked out from. Have y'all not been paying attention since the pandemic? Remember how many white people came out of nowhere trying to act tough and running their mouth or putting their hands on another black man or even a woman, and then they get their ass knocked out cold? We've been seeing it for years now. We already know black people ain't just dealing with that crap. We ain't putting up with nobody mess. At least not no more, not now. So it's not nothing new to me. The only difference in this situation, it was a whole lot more people involved. It was a big old situation where it was a lot of black people and a lot of white people that were fighting, and the black people watched them. I mean, we already know there ain't too many white people that's strong enough to physically handle black people without them going and running like a coward and getting a weapon or something. So come on now. What y'all so happy about? It is what it is. Just be a G about the shit and be like, hey, they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they were supposed to do. But all of this happy-go-lucky stuff now, because you see that some black people watched a whole bunch of white people, y'all like kids, man. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Y'all so weak. Y'all look weak being all extra happy. Even some of y'all people that got these platforms, these podcasts, they say, oh my God, and just replaying it and shit, just keep showing us like, y'all that happy? You already know we'll whoop somebody's ass if they just come with that extra shit. So it ain't about whether we can beat somebody's ass or not. Man, we already know we strong. But all this promoting violence in a race war is not cool. Get it together, man.